Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go over just lesson 5 briefly, looking at what we need to accomplish from this. We kind of went over lesson 4 last week, so if you're working on lesson 5 this week, we're talking about variables. So this is going to be talking about what a variable is and using blocks to create those variables. So a variable is a placeholder for a piece of information that can change. Okay, so say for instance the weather can change, or the temperature, or the amount of data that's coming in can change, and so that's a variable. And so we're going to assign a value to that variable. It could be an X or a Y. It could be, if it was a weather, it could be a W. And then we're going to show you how to declare it. Okay, there's a video right here, Introduction to Variables, that you should definitely watch. I won't be showing that in class because it's hard for you to see it. Okay, then we're going to continue on with questions to consider and this video that talks about what a variable is and how we'll use it in this environment. Okay, then you're going to press continue. Then we're going to be taking the variable of an X position, okay? X position meaning the position that we are horizontally in this plane, to determine where the circle will be. So what we're going to do is run the program and see how it works. So notice that the X position right now is set to 50. What if I changed it to 100 and press reset and run? It would move, and it's moving along the X coordinate plane. So if I change this to say 300, whoops, not quite that big, right? 300, reset, it should move all the way over to the left, and 400 would be a little bit off the screen. Okay, so you can play around with that a little bit. Continue. And then we're going to be looking at number 4, which then takes us to which corner of the screen will the circle be drawn. If we're looking at the X position, we just played around with that, and the variable of what's they. I'm not sure what the variable what's they is. An ellipse will be in an X position, and then what's they will be at 100. I'm wondering if maybe that's something here. So I'm going to say, in which corner of the screen will the circle be drawn? I'm going to say bottom right. And then let's see. Oh, well, I was wrong. So let's go back and reset, and we could say, and so I found out that top, what's they 100, is up here. So 300, 100, and I kind of made that mistake on purpose just to show you guys. So notice that my X, I'm trying to get it exact at 300, 100. Okay, so that's where it's going to show up. The Y, what's they, what's the Y? I read it wrong, right? Maybe you guys didn't. But anyway, when I press run and I see what's the Y is up at 100 and the X is at 300. I'm going to continue on. And notice that this program uses the variable of circle size. Okay, circle size is going to be 450. I wonder if circle size means the circumference, or does it mean the radius? The control of the width and height of a circle. If you make the circle big enough, it will fill up the entire screen, as in the picture on the right. Change the value assigned to circle size so the circle takes up the entire screen. So let's see what we have right now. We're filling it in with crimson, which is red. The ellipse is 200 by 200, which is width and height, and then circle size. It will have the variable of 400. So let's run it and see. So now we know we need the circle size to be a little bit bigger to fill up the entire screen. So maybe let's make it 500. Reset, run. Nope, I need more. We could even go bigger, like 600. Reset and run. And there we go. And finish. I'm going to take you through 6, and then I'll let you kind of work on your own. In this one, the variable is called petal size. It uses 8 different times. This makes it easily to change how your picture is drawn. Okay, so change the number assigned to petal size so that the red petals touch one another. So notice that the variable of petal size is 50. The setup, okay, the background is going to be forest green, but the petals are going to be red in 3 different ellipses, okay, of different heights and widths and different petal sizes. Okay, and then the flower center, the black, is going to be an ellipse as well. So let's run it and see what it looks like. Okay, so now let's see, change the number assigned to petal size so the petals touch one another. Okay, so we need to go back into here and see, maybe we need the petal size to be 80. Let's reset and run. Perfect. Okay, and I'll finish there. And then this next screen is going to take you to something else that you want to read over, which is what variable size, how we assign the values, how we use a value, we've just done that, how we initialize the value, meaning a variable size equals something, and then what's going to happen at the end of that. So you're going to work with this lesson here and kind of play around with, notice that I'm in text mode right now. I can switch over to blocks if I want to, okay? But we need to correct an error. So we've got an error somewhere. So what do we want to change? I don't know. We've got to look through and see if we can do this. So we're going to work through this a little bit together when we're together. All right, I'll see you guys soon.